like how it sits into the corner. There's actually a really good grip here for this kind of car. Hi there everyone. Today we're driving a 2009 Honda Accord LX 2.4 liter on our channel. I want to say a huge thank you to Aidan over at MemberCar of Rockville in Rockville, Maryland for providing me this car. All his information will be in the right hand corner side of the screen, so if you're looking for a cool pre-owned car or want to buy this one, reach out to him. But let's get this car fired up. And let's go take a look outside and then take her for a drive. I know a lot of you, my viewers, have been asking for these older Hondas, the base models, just the super affordable, reliable versions of these cars. So here they are, just like you requested. I love driving them too. I love filming them, just talking about them. Seriously, these are just such great cars. They run forever, they're reliable, simple, nothing extra. Let's check out the rear seat. So here we have this cushy cloth rear seat. I'm 6'2", and this is like paradise here. Spacious, comfy. I love the cloth. I definitely prefer the cloth here over the leather because it holds up so much better over the years. One of my friends had a 09 EXL. You actually can find the review of that car too. I'll attach a link, but it's from a really, really long time ago. But the leather there was all ripped up. But here, look at this, it's in great shape. The doors are of course very light, normal Toyota Honda style. Let's open up the pull, push. Let's open up the trunk and the engine bay. So here we have a trunk, super deep, super wide. You can put anything you want here, suitcases, possibly a flat screen TV. You can make it work. Now let's go look at the engine bay. This is the 2.4 liter. This one I believe pumps out around 170 horsepower, something like that. K24, made it to a 5-speed automatic. Very reliable engine. And it sounds great too, especially with some right mods. Let's check out this cabin. Soft touch here, and then here it is. Actually, this is also soft touch. Not every Acura had soft touch in the back like the RDX. The interior is in magnificent shape. Nothing is damaged or torn. AC works ice cold. I'm not a big fan of the plastic steering wheels because they are either very hot or very cold, summer or winter. But I do love these cloth seats. They are so much better than the leather seats in the Hondas, at least of these years. We got our lighted visor, glasses holder, lights work. Let's do a wiper test. Horn test. There's of course no backup camera here, no features, no screens. You just got your gauges, your wheel, your pedals, and your shifter, and that's it. And let's get going. So setting off here, I already like that this car feels nimble and sporty for being a family sedan. It's definitely the sportier alternative to the Camry and to the maybe even the Altima, but they do feel fairly similar within these years. Acceleration is smooth, comfortable. I don't feel any power deficit. Not even pressing the pedal much. The transmission also works smoothly. And I like how with these Honda transmissions, when you floor them and they shift, you get sort of this kick, boom, boom when you shift. It's a cool feeling. That's just the way they're designed. We also got our cruise control, but let's wait till the light and continue with our drive. And it's surprisingly peppy. Like, I'm applying maybe 10-20% throttle. It gets up to speed easily, and it's 100 degrees outside today. So again, super hot day. Not the best weather for accelerations, but it feels great to me. I don't feel any discomfort in the power. It revs out nicely. Alright, let's take the first turn. Good. I like how it sits into the corner. There's actually a really good grip here for this kind of car. And let's give her gas. Not bad. You know what? Not bad at all. Brakes feel good. Again, this is not as fast as the V6, but I mean, it gets the job done just fine. It feels really refined, comfy. I like the way it feels. It holds 70 effortlessly. No need to even adjust any throttle or press hard. See, no problem. Plenty of speed here. I've driven the V6 version of this Accord 2, and you will see that video come out as well. But I can't say I feel like any major difference in terms of like daily driving. They both do the job really well. let's head down to Mexico and do some acceleration testing and wrap up this test drive. I love the way this Accord drives. Seriously, it's so fun to drive. It's nimble, it's light on its feet, it sounds good. I just wish we could open up the sound of the VTEC more. Just get some more raw sound in. Maybe put an intake, a tune on this. I do want to hear more of the VTEC and the roar. But otherwise, I love the way this thing drives. Alright, so let's let the traffic through, reset the draggy. We'll do our first acceleration test. Alrighty, here it is. So we did 0 to 60 in 11.18 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 11.73, and the 1/8 mile in 11.67 at 62.01, and the quarter mile at 17.87 per draggy at 79.51. Yeah, this is not far away from the other Accord that I tested. I think that one was a little quicker because of the weather, but the V6 definitely is quicker than this by about 3 seconds compared to this car. So there definitely is a difference in terms of the actual performance of these vehicles, for sure. The V6 is definitely faster. But even with an 11 something seconds 0 to 60 time, there is no problem in driving this car. It gets on the freeway, moves well on the freeway. Need a pass, you can pass. No problem at all. Today's a 100-degree day, AC is running. And from what you saw on the highway driving, there is absolutely no issue here with acceleration. It does the job, and it does it very well for what it is. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Let me know what you thought about this test drive in the comments down below. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And until next time.